above, shimmering tops, that's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to and someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops, that's where you'll find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to why can't I?
We are gathered here today on this beautiful, beautiful special day to witness and support John and Tara. 1 year ago today is a very special day as well. John and Tara completed the legal portion of their marriage, but today they are surrounding themselves with family and friends so that we can all join with them in this important moment as they proclaim their love and commitment that from all days forth they will share their lives together as husband and wife. This is truly a celebration of love and a commitment that their lives will be joined and united. They are going to share new adventures and responsibilities, working alongside each other as partners in life. I'm going to ask Stephanie Di Pasquale, Tara's cousin, to come up and do a reading. She's going to share with us about the art of marriage.
All right.
Wow, what a gorgeous day this is. This weather, these decorations, all you wonderful friends and family here. This is really like a fairy tale. And John and Tara, actually your love story is like a fairy tale. And I can't help but think of that one that goes, first comes love, then comes marriage. Then comes the baby in the rocking carriage. You guys have nailed it. And what I love about today is that what you're doing is you're recognizing that with all that's gone on in your life, that your marriage is going to be number one. The importance of celebrating a marriage of unity in front of your family and your friends, you're making a statement to each other and to us that your marriage is the most important. So thank you for letting us all share that with you. But like anything that's new, it takes practice, and it takes effort, and it takes advice. So my reading today is intended to do that, to offer you tips to turn your fairy tale into a dream come true. So today I'm going to read an excerpt called The Art of Marriage by William Peterson. The little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It's never going to sleep angry. It's having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It's standing together facing the world. It's forming a circle of love that gathers the whole family. It's doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It's not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have wings of an angel. It's not looking for perfection in each other. Instead, it's cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It's having the capacity to forgive and forget, and giving each other an atmosphere which you can grow. It's finding room for things of the spirit. It's the common search for the good and the beautiful in one another. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It's not only marrying the right partner, but it's being the right partner. This is the art of marriage. And because I didn't expect you two to take notes, I have it in a frame. Good luck. Love you both.
Love you.
As you just heard, marriage is a bond between two people. It begins with building a foundation which will cement their union. John and Tara ran in the same social circle among mutual friends. They used to see each other at local social events, sharing pleasant greetings as they passed through each other's lives, until one day, Tara, on a whim, decided to connect with John through social media. As the story goes, anxiety kept building up because John did not respond. Fate. Fate, a development of events beyond a person's control, regarded as determination by a supernatural power. So fate stepped in. John did respond a few days later by asking Tara to go out dancing.
10.
Tara had a prior commitment, but decided to take a chance and schedule both of the events for the same night. Leaving a birthday party early with a promise to return and I'll be back in an hour,
Sorry, Presley.
Tara met John for a drink and dancing on July 26th, and they have not been apart since. The second reading we have today, we are pleased to ask Lawrence Nimick. He has come up and shows about friendship.
It's often said that love makes the world go round. However, without a doubt, it's friendship which keeps our spinning existence on an even keel. True friendship provides so many of the essentials for a happy life. It's the foundation on which to build enduring relationships. It is the mortar which bonds us together in harmony. It's the calm, warm protection we sometimes need when the world outside is cold and chaotic. True friendship holds a mirror to our foibles and our failings, and without a doubt, it destroys our sense of worthiness. True friendship nurtures our hopes, supports us in our disappointments, and encourages us to grow to our best potential. John and Tara came together through technology, and today we pledge to one another not only their love, but the strength, warmth, and most importantly, true friendship. Congratulations.
Love you.
Thank you.
John and Tara, you have each other's hands. These are the hands of your best friend. Young and strong, full of love for you. Holding your hands on this special wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as you build your future. As you parent together the miracle from God, your daughter, Madison. These are hands that will love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest of touch, will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that were always held by your parents, Hector and Sonia, provided you, John, the strength you needed, supported you as you grew into the man you are today. Matt and Carrie provided you, Tara, the encouragement you need to pursue your dreams and comfort you through some difficult times. Lastly, these are the hands, even when they become wrinkled and age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. John, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me now, please. I take you, Tara, as my lawful wedded wife.
I take you, Tara, as my lawful wedded wife.
To live together in the holy estate of matrimony.
To live together in the holy estate of matrimony.
I will love you and honor you.
I will love you and honor you.
Comfort you in sickness and health.
Comfort you in sickness and in health.
We are better together than apart.
We are better together than apart.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Got it, Tara?
Got it.
Okay.
Get it together.
Okay, Tara, I need you to repeat after me, please.
Okay.
I take you, John, as my lawful wedded husband.
I take you, John, as my lawful wedded husband.
To live together in the holy estate of matrimony.
To live together in the holy estate of matrimony.
I will love you,
I will love you,
honor you, and comfort you
honor you, and comfort you
in sickness and health.
in sickness and in health.
We are better together than apart.
We are better together than apart.
For as long as we both shall live.
For as long as we both shall live.
Can I have the rings, please?
I love you, Hudson.
John. This is for Tara. John, please take Tara's left hand and repeat after me. Tara, do you accept this ring as my pledge
Tara, do you accept this ring as my pledge?
to be true to this vow of wedded love?
To be true to this vow of wedded love.
You say I do?
Oh, I do. I do.
Tara, you're going to give this to John. Tara, please take John's left hand and repeat after me. John, do you accept this ring as my pledge
John, do you accept this ring as my pledge
to be true to this vow of wedded love?
to be true to this vow of
Wedded love.
wedded love?
I do.
John, please go get Madison to join you. By the virtue of the authority vested in me under the laws of the state of Florida, as you now step forward as a family to live your lives together, the richest wealth is wisdom, the strongest weapon is patience, and the best security is faith in each other. May God bless all of you today. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand, and congratulations to the Ramirez family. John, I think it's time to seal the deal with a kiss for your ladies.
Love you.
Yay!
On the window pane, I can feel the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Now everybody asks me why I'm smiling, I don't care to hear. But I know
and Terry Nemec. Parents of the groom, Hector and Sonia Ramirez. Christy and Allie being escorted by Chase. Let's have a big round of applause for Ginny and Tommy. Next, we have Ashley being escorted by Brian. Casey being escorted by Nick. All right, let's have a big round of applause for Flower Girl and Ring Bearer, Hudson and Presley. Ushers, Brixton and Raylan. And let's have a huge round of applause for John and Tara Ramirez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez to have their first dance as man and wife.
He perdido el balance por tu amor. En tus manos yo caí. Quieres control sobre mí. Tu cuerpo es la cárcel y yo un prisionero. Y jamás quiero salir. Condenado y soy feliz. Try to keep my balance. How to fall so hard, right into your arms when you're right beside you, baby, and it's so warm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love without a cause, leave me trapped inside my own heart. Quiero ser tuyo entero, pero tengo
my chest keeps pumping. Trust me, my life I'm planning all life.
All right, give it up for Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez. All right, let's have a big round of applause for Groom John and his mother Sonia.
Special because we are all present to witness the official marriage of Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez, officiated by my sister, Sharon Viner. Awesome, awesome job. Wow. Just can I say, baby girl? Wow. I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, but a moment that's so worth waiting for. You found the love of your life. You are living the real storybook. And as you can all see, you have your chapters on the table. And there's a lot of chapters. To begin. John, Tara, and Madison Nicole are now the king, queen, and the princess of this storybook. John, you do not know this, but Maddie predicted that Tara was going to meet this amazing man who was in the hospital world. And I kept saying, just hurry it up now. Come on. Let's get this going. Here you are. She found it. I'm sorry, I just have to do this because I can't make it through it any other way. All right. Stacy Sheen. I don't know where you're at. Please stand up. Stacy Sheen, please stand up. Is she here? She might not be here. Okay. All right, no worries. I just wanted to thank her for taking Tara's phone and FaceTiming with a Facebook to John, saying, hey, you want to go out for a drink? While she was in the bathroom. She had no idea. And they've been together ever since that cocktail that John finally said he would do. So awesome. So, they've never been apart. They literally go to Paris September 30th of 2019, and literally the next day arriving in Davenport for a special wedding, Tad and Allie, who are here tonight. So, I'm not sure where Madison was conceived, but truly you all do the math. They were in Paris September 30th to Allie's wedding October 4th. Both amazing spots on earth to have a baby girl. And now I wish you two the best gift ever, each other, which you have shown your love for each other in the last year. You two are so in love, and the love around you is proof that you will be in love forever. Matt and I, along with Nick, Casey, Brixton, Hudson, Gigi, Hector, and Sonia, with all your aunts and uncles and cousins, are so excited to become a family of one. I have one piece of advice for you too. John, always say yes, dear. I know once Nicholas found that out, his life got a whole lot easier. Tara, always say yes, babe. I know once Casey figured that out, her life got a whole lot easier too. As Brixton and Hudson can attest to this, I'm a yes grandma. I've always said yes to them, and they've always said yes to me. Oops, only one time Hudson said no. And Brixton said, oh no, don't do that. So I'm looking forward to becoming a yes grandma to Madison Nicole. Now, the most important moment to you and John. May you have the privilege of growing old together like your parents and Dad and I. Wow, just wow, my best friend. You're married. Can you believe it? And for my best son-in-law, John, she is now yours.
Unfortunately, the best man could not be here tonight, but he does have a message for the bride and groom and all of you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Alberto. I'm John's older brother and his best man today, for which I am truly honored. I'm sending this message today from Vermont. Brooklyn, Chris, and I are so sorry that we couldn't be there today in person to help celebrate such a wonderful occasion. We hope to be together real soon. Tara, John, I wish you both joy and love. You both make such a great pair together, and everyone around you can see it. I wish you both a beautiful day today, surrounded by loved ones. And know that even though some of us couldn't be there today in person, that we're there in spirit, and we celebrate you both from across the country and across the world. Tara, your warmth lights up any room that you enter. You make my brother happier than I've ever seen him, and I knew the second that I saw you holding Brooklyn and making her smile, what a wonderful mother you'd be someday, and that you have gotten to be as Madison's mommy. We all love you very much, and we welcome you to the family. John, picking your big brother as your best man is pretty risky business, you know, with all those embarrassing stories from growing up that I have locked away in a vault. And while it's pretty hard to pick just one to share today, I think I've managed to do it. So here it goes. It's my duty to inform you all that this is not the first time that John thought he was getting married. Nope. You see, it goes way back to the second grade at his first communion. John had quite the wild imagination, and upon seeing everyone dressed up in their suits and dresses before the priest at the altar, well, he put two and two together, and he thought, this must be some kind of mass wedding. So he reached over to his side and grabbed whatever hand was there in the procession line, figuring it was time to take the plunge. Shortly afterwards, he was reminded that this is in fact not a wedding, but a first Holy Communion for which he had been practicing at school for some time. And we straightened all that out. And it wouldn't be for another 26 years or so that John would think that he was going to get married. He had found the girl of his dreams in Tara, and he was ready to settle down and start a family together. And so when he called to let me know that he planned to propose to her, well, he needed no correcting this time. So John, congrats on finally figuring out the whole wedding thing. You nailed it. To the bride and groom, I leave you both with this short quote that I think wraps us all up nicely together. It's a quote from the novel Into the Wild by John Krakauer. Quote, "Happiness, only real when shared," unquote. And with that, I'll conclude by inviting you all to join me in a toast to the bride and the groom. May you both never stop sharing in each other a lifetime of happiness. Cheers.
At this time, father of the bride, Matt, would like to say a few words to the bride and groom. Let's have a big round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, the best man is right here. Best man is right here. Hector. In my opinion. You know, Father Time was starting to play a little bit of a role here. I'm just saying. The dance you saw Tara and I do tonight wasn't exactly a scripted dance like they probably had done, because they did a pretty good job. The dance that we did is a dance that we have been doing since probably her first dance classes when she was maybe 5 years old, maybe in kindergarten, I don't know, but we still do it. We still do it all over the place. We're in the Ritz-Carlton sometimes, and we'll just break out and we'll just do that dance in front of people we don't know. And it's fantastic. It really is. But, you know, traditions have changed, especially in my time. I've seen where everybody got married early and that sort of thing. But, you know, they get married later now. They have kids later now. Guys are marrying guys, girls are marrying girls. That's all cool, you know, and it's just all about love. And it's just, when it happens, if it happens, hope to God that it happens. It happened. It absolutely happened. I never thought it would happen, but it did. And for that is an amazing thing. A lot of people don't know this, and I don't tell anybody this, but my immediate family knows this, that I have a sixth sense. It might not be a sixth sense. It may be a 5 1/4, 5 1/3, whatever it is. But what happens is if I zero in on something and I'm just thinking about something that's really important to me, I see future things in vivid color. And I do, and I really do. And I don't know if anybody else does, but I do. And it's not black and white. It's like being there. And I can remember in 2002, Tara and I were getting ready to open up Tiki's, and I'm down on hands and knees, and I'm painting the sage green, and all of a sudden, I go into a different world, and I am literally standing in Olympia Avenue, looking at Punta Gorda Hospital, when it was called Punta Gorda Regional, I think back in the day, 2002, and I remember seeing it. I mean, I can see the colors. Every time I drive by, I go, man, it's just like, it hasn't changed, unfortunately, but but what it was is I came home and I mean, I could see the door opening up, but nobody came out. Nobody came out of that damn door, and it bothered me a little bit. But that night I went home and I said to Carrie, I know where the guy that's marrying Tara, I know where he's coming from. He's coming from that building, out of that damn door, and I know that because I saw it in vivid color. This is not something that's only happened once or twice in my life. It's happened handfuls of times. Seriously. So years go by, nothing goes on, you know, we talk about it. Tara and Carrie, they're going to New York, they go to plays like My Big Greek Wedding and Tim and Tina's wedding and everybody's wedding. And it's like, they come back and all of a sudden they're like, Carrie's like that Italian lady that you see all the time that's going to marry their kid off to anybody that wants to do anything about it. And I'm in Publix and the bag kids out there, and I go, yeah, you know, not him. So that's pretty crazy stuff, you know. When Carrie and I were young, I mean, we were kids having kids, and Nick was born, and you know, it was scary. I mean, everybody that has kids in this room, it was a scary situation. And right after that, like a year later, Tara, you know, Carrie comes up, we come up pregnant again, and all of a sudden we're gonna have a little girl. So this little Christmas angel comes along, born on December 19th, and because of a great storm that we had, we begged and pleaded with the hospital to let us bring her home on Christmas Eve. So our little Christmas angel, you know, we moved to Florida shortly after that, and everything just worked out fine. And when it was just Nick and Carrie and I, it was scary. It was a little bit discombobulated, maybe you could say, I don't know, but it was when Tara was born that the team was put together. And you know, it's just amazing what a little girl and how she can change your life, right? It's pretty crazy. So, oh yeah, going back to that story in 2002, the reason why nobody walked out of that door at the hospital was because that person wasn't here yet. He wasn't here yet. He didn't show up till 2015. That was John Ramirez. In 2015 was the exact same year that Jose Murillo from Punta Gorda Hospital asked me to be on the board of trustees. By chance? I don't know. I saw it. It happened. So, crazy stuff, you know. In closing, you always wonder as a parent, did you do the right thing? Were you the greatest dad? Were you the best dad? Could you have done better? I don't know. I did the best I could. I know my son's here. I don't know where he's sitting. There he is. I know there's a lot of times that he may or may not have thought that he was the best brother in the world. You never know until they give you their daughter's namesake, Madison Nicole. Everything's answered from there. So I think we did a good job. Thank you, guys. Let's raise a toast to two incredible people, to a long, healthy life.